I remember going up and I'm like, holy stop the car. I told the fucking tourist guy and he's like, and I'm like, is that a fucking monkey? And I see this gray monkey with a red face like.
Welcome back everybody to another extremely Taiwanese episode of The Careful Boys.
Ni hao.
Where today we have Ni hao. Look for it. We have Ni hao in the building.
Why are you doing this?
Hey, ni hao.
Ni hao. Daja hao.
Did you like it when we played Jason Chen Bachelor and you had to pick which one of us would be?
I love that.
Yeah.
And I won. I won.
I know, but you didn't kiss me though. I was really
And
upset.
that's why we're back on part 2 so that Nick can kiss you.
We'll just start off with
We
the
just
kiss.
want the closure and then we can move on.
Move on. Nick, put it in my mouth.
Dude,
Put it in my mouth.
I'm not gonna kiss you on the mouth.
Okay, we don't have to.
I'll kiss you literally anywhere else, but not on the mouth.
What did you got, a
personal.
fucking slut?
Hey guys, Bart just came back from Taiwan. How was it, dude?
Oh yeah.
It was good.
Taiwan brothers.
My cousin, she just got married, and it's crazy because growing up, she's always like that little cousin, you know?
Yeah.
So like, I think when I think we were maybe no, we're not 15. Maybe 10 to 15 years apart. So she's been like really, really young. So it's cool to like see her. She's like a full-blown dentist, like a career woman. And then I meet her husband, and then it was kind of like a cool little excuse for the whole family to get together.
Are they the pride and joy of your family? Because you know it's every Taiwanese family's dream to have a dentist,
A full-blown dentist.
a full-blown
full-blown
dentist,
yeah.
like an oral surgeon, not even just a dentist.
That's what I always tell my other cousin. I'm like, you guys did it, because like our family is pretty tight. Like my mom and her brother and sisters are like really, really tight. So they don't really see it as individual families. They see it as like a group family. So if one person does something, they do it for the whole group. And so like growing up, my cousins almost felt like brothers and sisters versus then like cousins. Mm-hmm. So when like my last cousin was the last person to get his medical degree. And I was like, you guys did it.
They all got it.
I was like, I don't have to do it.
Everyone except
We got one.
Yeah.
every one of the cousins got medical degrees.
Well, there's only the 3 oldest ones. Those 2 got it.
Wow.
Oldest one, which is me, is an online clown. So
Online clown.
Pretty good job though.
So when you went back, do they go, when are you gonna be a doctor? Look at, they just got it.
not anymore. I think they know I'm a lost cause.
When you go back, do they go like this to Gio?
You do this? Wow.
Why are you so tall?
And then they go and take photos with her?
She's still out of frame.
No, she's. I think they've seen her a long time now. Maybe the first time people probably thought she was hella tall. But she's. I've been with her for almost 20 years now, so they're really used to her.
When was the last time you went back to
Did
Taiwan?
you get? Oh. Do you guys eat all the good stuff?
No, go ahead.
No.
What's the good stuff? What's
Like, what's the good stuff? What's the best thing you ate?
Stinky tofu?
We went back.
The pride and joy of Taiwan.
Because it's in the middle of Taika's school year.
Oh.
So we went back literally for the wedding. We went for the wedding and then we hung out like 3 days. And they wanted to go to like a national forest, so we all just hung out. And
cool.
you know, in a national forest, there's no street food there.
Was there mosquito?
There wasn't actually.
What? That's bullshit.
I know. That's
He
kinda
wasn't in
cool.
Taiwan. It's fake, huh?
Why is there so much mosquitoes in Taiwan?
Oh, you know what I did see
Humidity?
though? A fucking Taiwanese monkey. You ever seen one of those?
No.
Like wild monkeys?
I had never. I didn't
In the
even know.
forest?
So on our way up, we're driving to this place called fucking Alisan. You ever been?
Arisan, yeah.
So you go up there, it's like fucking, it's like the Yosemite of fucking Taiwan. And then I remember going up and I'm like, holy fuck, stop the car. I told the fucking tourist guy and he's like, and I'm like, is that a fucking monkey? And I see this gray monkey with a red face, like that.
Are they the ones that walk like this? Have you seen that one? When they eat grapes? They're like, oh.
No, but they're small, they're like this. And this one was just sitting on the ground on the side of the road. And then my mom's like, no, this whole forest is filled with them. I'm like, really? I never knew there was an indigenous Taiwanese monkey. And then that's what I was looking up the whole time I was there. Looking up these Taiwanese monkeys. And then when we were trying to go on hikes with the family, I'm trying to find these fucking monkeys the whole time.
But did you find any?
I didn't find any. And then on the way back down, I saw another one on the street.
That was the same
They
one.
like to, probably. They like hanging out on the street.
You guys see that one? That was the same one.
Just ruin your dreams.
Huh?
You see that one monkey with one arm? The fat one?
Where is that?
That the Chinese grandma always feeding it and he bites people.
One arm?
He only got one arm and he's fat.
What's the other one you think?
I don't know.
Yeah, like that.
What?
Taiwanese monkey.
Those are Taiwanese, huh?
I did not know that there's an indigenous monkey in
They're
those
kinda
fucking-
cute.
in those forests.
Those ones are cute. I do like this guy
Yeah,
though.
this one.
Yeah.
The one that Smack did, the video that Smack
Why
did.
do you think they put their arm like that though? Why don't they walk on the, like swing their arm this way?
He's just got a different swag.
Trying to
It's
have
like a
fun.
tick. It's like a monkey tick, like that. You know? It's like weird
But it was really
habit.
cool to see my family. So I didn't really get to eat any of the yummy stuff. I didn't even get boba. I always try to get boba, but I didn't get any boba.
Damn.
What do you eat when you guys go there? Like when you land, you go, stinky tofu.
Beef noodle soup.
No, we got
Beef.
noodle
Taiwanese
soup,
beef noodle soup.
Next level.
beef noodle soup,
Pineapple
very
cake.
good.
Ooh.
Pineapple cake, and also the minced pork rice.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's very good.
What's
With
the
a
minced
soy
pork
egg.
noodle called? That's like my favorite Taiwanese dish. But it's so like, you know how some foods are so home style that restaurants don't have it. This is it's like called like 肉燥面 or some shit. Like
Oh, no, tell me.
yeah, rojang.
Yeah, there's this dry noodle. It's my hands down favorite Taiwanese noodle. Beef noodle soup is like the flagship. But what I like is even more home style than that. And usually in American Taiwanese restaurants, you don't find that.
It's like the ground beef.
Yeah, because it's stuff that your mom would make you. But over there, they'll have it on the streets.
Have you? So I went to Taiwan like in 2006 or something, and I got this one thing they ordered for me. It was so bomb, but I forgot what it's called. It's like
It's very good.
it's like an omelet, and it's kind of got jelly stuff. And there's onion. I mean, there's
Oysters.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then some like veggie, like
Yeah.
veggie.
And then there's like a mochi thing in it or whatever.
Yeah.
What is it called? How do you say that?
Owaten.
Oh, Watson, that's what it is.
Oh, it's so good. I always get it.
I won't
Watson.
forget that. I'm gonna text you one day and be like, "Hey, Jason, I'm in Taiwan. What is that thing?"
Yeah, I love that.
I don't know where to get that in America.
Oh, Watson's not even Chinese words, right? Is that Taiwanese?
No, yeah, it's Taiwanese.
That's why. Yeah.
It's very.
You gotta go.
Is it a Taiwan food, not Chinese food?
Well, anything is from China originally. I feel like.
Inspired by China.
What does that translate into directly?
But
I don't even know because it's a Taiwanese word.
Owa is
That's a Taiwanese word.
yeah, but it's the oysters. Owa oysters. Yeah,
Yeah, that shit was so fire.
and you dip it in some sweet hot sauce.
Yeah, it was so good.
It's very good.
I don't even know. And then like,
It is good.
I was in a Taiwanese TV show.
Oh,
Cause the guy that took us out was like a producer. It was like my friend's family friend, and then he goes, "You want to see like a live TV taping?"
Was it Taiwanese casting couch like that?
Like, bro, we
Check
were in
out
the
Japan.
We were in the
Gay guy.
it looked like a 1990s TV show, you know, because this was 2006, and they had a control board, and they were doing live switches and shit with the fucking big cameras. And then for the next episode, they needed people in the audience, so they sat me in with everybody else, and we're just like, I don't know what the fuck's going on, right? So when people laugh, I just start laughing. I'm just like,
but it's good energy though.
And he just stops right after.
and then they're just like, and I was like,
Manager doesn't sound like that, dude. Come on, man.
yeah. I don't know what was happening, but it was a Taiwanese like variety comedy show.
That's dope.
You enjoyed it though. A lot of talking, or
The experience was fucking cool.
Oh.
It's like fast paced, huh?
Yeah, I don't know what was happening, but it was cool. Yeah.
There's a red light district in Taiwan too, like a massage thing. Did you go?
No, with family.
Can you see previews like in
Tiger. What about betel nut? You do betel nut?
Yeah, I love betel nut.
Bin Lam.
Bin Lang.
Bin Lam.
I mean, he seems like he would like being.
Hey, I heard that. I heard that
Oh, you know.
when you go to those places,
What does that mean?
there's topless women selling it.
the betel nut?
Yeah, I heard
No,
that.
dude, that's not a thing.
What?
Topless women selling beetle nuts?
They are skimpily dressed
Okay.
though, right?
Yeah,
Like those glass, they're
scantily
like glass
clad.
windows with like pink lighting, and you drive by and you pick it up.
They're in bikinis.
They're in bikinis and shit.
You come out and then they give you one tit, you grope it, and then you also get the betel nut.
What? Really?
Yeah, left it.
Always, huh? Tradition?
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it because it's closer to the heart?
What's the reasoning for putting those things together? Why would they need to do that?
Attraction.
Have you ever had beetle nut?
I did, yeah, when I was in China.
How is it?
It just gets your heart fucking pumping.
It didn't do anything
like
for
meth?
me.
It's really bad for you.
I never tried
It's like
it.
amphetamine, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
What do you mean it's
I
really
know.
bad for you? Anything's bad for you, man. Oxygen's bad for you, man.
What?
Too much. Yeah, you're right.
Hey, what's up, guys? Just in case you have seen some of these lovely pieces on some of our gentlemen here, these awesome jade pendants, or you may have seen the recent JK adventure where we went to Jade Jewelers. Just remember that the sale is on now. If you want to visit thejadejewelers.co, you can even find some of the stuff that our guys have had, and way more. The selection is huge, so make sure to visit the Jade Jewelers and check out what they've got.
Check it out.
Let's go.
Too much oxygen.
Then you get the
I
bed.
might have had a fake one then.
Depends.
It just gets your heart beat. It's not like crazy, but
It's like coffee.
kind
It is
of.
like coffee.
But it just gives you that like
You're about to die thing.
yeah,
Like a stroke.
Yeah.
It give you a mini baby stroke.
Yeah, but that never comes. It never.
It
comes
would
though.
never come. But maybe though.
It's like on the way to something that you know is
Edging the stroke.
No, I'm good, dude.
Stroke edging is
when I
fire,
was
dude.
in first time I went to Taipei, I felt like I was at Yokohama, Chinatown.
What is that?
It's Chinatown in Japan, Yokohama. If you've ever been there, it feels like Taiwan.
What?
Because the buildings in Taiwan is Japanese style construction.
Bunch of pagodas.
But then the food there,
Because they came in
they have similar food.
similar, yeah.
Like it's more like northern Chinese food, like dumplings and things like that. So they have that there. And it's all Chinese people at the Chinatown in Yokohama. They're mostly Mandarin speaking. When you walk around Taipei, it feels the same.
Yeah. I feel like we really embrace Chinese and then also Japanese because of the
Grape.
Yep.
I'm not supposed to say.
You embrace it for that reason.
No, because you have to.
Part of history.
You don't have no choice.
Ah,
It was forced.
It's colonized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I really like that though. That because there's so many different cultures. And then our vegan food is really good too. Because of Buddhism.
yeah Buddhism.
Yeah, because they have like a buffet thing. Vegan and
Like a soup plantation?
like a soup plantation but like delicious.
There's a vegetarian restaurant.
Plantation is delicious.
Every corner there is.
Why? Because of Buddhism's really big?
It's really strong, and then like there'll be like national days where everyone just eats vegetarian food.
wow.
But it's really tasty
Like
though.
Lent and shit? Like they got their own Taiwanese Lent?
Yeah, they got their own Taiwanese land. pretty
Built
much.
in, huh?
Like, is it called like fucking 2一15 or some shit?
Something.
Yeah, there's like a day that the whole country is just vegetarian.
Do you guys do it? Do you participate?
I like meat.
I like meat too.
Ah.
But my mom will do that shit.
But do you have to give something up in the same way, like Lent?
No, it's just everyone eats vegetarian that day. It's like it's like a day of like maybe cleansing.
Like Spirit Week.
Would you
Yeah.
guys be able to
Homecoming
Would you
week.
guys be able to live in Taiwan?
I would love it. I would love to live in Taiwan.
You have-
Really?
You have
At this
family
time?
still there?
At this time, family but also just the food and transportation.
You're not worried about a China?
Oi.
Nah.
You're not worried about a China?
He's buff.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit, come at me, huh?
saying?
No, that's not true.
Well, explosion would come from China probably.
Oh, no, don't say that.
Oh, you're the one who also said the other word that we have to censor at 11 minutes.
That's my bad.
Continue.
Why you gotta make me feel bad in the middle of the episode, man?
Hey, go back to the.
That's his style.
Anyways, yeah, but I would live there. But it's just that I think the family I have now, and then friends, and then also work, all together.
You're making it too real. Remember when you said you could live in Taiwan for like
God damn it.
$10,000?
There was a wrong answer again.
Easily, yeah.
That's
You can make your money stretch like a motherfucker out there.
Yeah.
But would you be able to live out there?
I think I could. It wouldn't be preferred, but I definitely think I could. Because it'd just be a completely different lifestyle. I feel like when you think American, you think, I got a car, and I drive, and I walk my own feet everywhere. You know, it's like you live your life, kind of like that whole like main character energy we're talking about. I think in Taiwan, you have to get used to getting plugged into the system.
Yeah.
And so it's more system living. Like, how do we all kind of work and live together?
That's what you were saying about Japan.
I feel like what my friends told me that lived in Taiwan, they said that it's like a third world country. Not third world country, but like if you're fucking balling, you're balling. But if you're just trying to make it, it's hard as hell. And then you could be a decent living, but like the real estate, it's already called for. This is already called, like everything is kind of like, it's hard to like break into that.
Like the rent is so much. Most people can rent, but then it's almost impossible to buy. Like for like a 1-bedroom apartment, it will be like $1 million or something. But to rent, it will be like pretty affordable.
That's why it's easy for me to go there now versus to come up now. To come up would be so hard.
Come up there.
Like come up, especially in the school system, you have to be like a fucking genius to go to every single next level.
And that's why we're in America, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah, dude. Because you take a C student there and they'll fucking come here and fucking make Harvard suck their dick. But it's so crazy. Hey, dude.
Hey, is all the Taiwanese people that come to America like the wealthy people of Taiwan? Because it seems like, or at least maybe I just met Taiwanese people that all know each other that own factories and shit. Like like their circle is like they all somehow have a connection to a factory in China, or they're doing something import, export.
I think that's the only way, maybe.
For Taiwanese people to be rich.
But no, to like have I think for a lot, because of the import, export, and factory thing, that's what my father did, and that's how we came here. And I think for a lot of Taiwanese people, that's what it is. Because I think that's the most prominent industry.
Is your family well off over there?
They were at a time.
Because I feel like for a lot of Taiwanese people, it's once you get to a certain wealth level, you send your kids abroad too.
Yeah.
Just to learn and study.
Yeah. That's how I went to A&A. That's when my dad was.
Yeah, because that school's expensive as fuck.
Yeah. It was like, I think like 30,000 or something a year.
Imagine for high school, like 30 G's a year for high school. Yeah.
Man.
It's crazy.
You get the best education though, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
Because then if you're
wasn't here
poor
for
in
those
Taiwan,
stories.
I think it's hard to leave. It'd be really hard to leave.
Because what other job would you be able to have in Taiwan that you could do that? Maybe like.
You could teach English.
Maybe like. Oh, okay, yeah.
You could let them feel your left tit and give them a beetle nut.
That'll be nice too, but they could only afford themselves, I think. Yeah. But yeah.
What was your favorite and least favorite thing about Taiwan?
This last trip?
The monkeys.
My least favorite is my mom. And my favorite
Was she being a pain in the ass or what?
favorite is the monkeys for sure.
Wait, well, how come that? Oh.
Pretty low hanging fruit.
Man, I saw a monkey, dude.
My favorite?
Monkeys make me fucking happy though.
Monkeys are the best.
No, my favorite is reconnecting Taika with family. So you know how like when you're a kid, like you don't really remember things too much.
Yeah.
So it's like like you could spend like a week with this aunt, and you guys get cool by the end of the week. But then if you don't see that aunt for 4 or 5 years, then you feel distant again. So it was like I mean, Taika kind of knows who this side of the family is, like by name and kind of how they're related to me. Oh, this is like my grandma's sister, grandma's brother. This is my dad's cousin, whatever. But to kind of get him reacquainted, so that even though we have like this distant family, we're like kind of nurturing those bonds. And I think that part is really cool. So Taika feels like very loved from both sides, and seeing him get more connected to his Taiwanese roots, I think is really, really cool. And then the other part is my mom's hard to deal with. So
Does she still live out there?
no, she lives here. She goes back pretty often, but she's always just trying to do like the Asian parent type shit, where it's like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. I'm sure your dad's like that, but it's like the kind of like, oh, go hug that aunt. Go do this. Go do that. And I fucking hate that shit.
If they don't want to do it, they don't want to do it.
Yeah, I hate that shit. And my mom is so adamant about like making.
She's saying that to you or to Taika?
Both. So for me, I'm like, he's off limits. You don't fucking talk to him.
Did you tell her that?
I will. And then so she ended up getting passive aggressive on the trip. Like I forgot what happened. One of this like my uncle rented one of those church vans, you know, that seats like 15, 20 people or whatever. Yeah. And then my uncle was like, oh, tomorrow what should we eat for dinner or whatever? And then my mom was like, well, I'm not gonna voice my opinion because apparently I'm like on someo's like shit list or something.
That must sound so cool in Chinese.
I'm sitting in the back seat.
Well, sure.
I'm sitting in the back seat going like, this fucking bitch.
Why is your mom such a teenager?
I'm like, why you gotta air that shit out? I don't even care. I don't even care. So
that's just Chinese mom stuff.
Bart,
She starts saying that stuff. Bart's like, look at the monkeys.
She's such a teenager.
Does passive aggressive Chinese sound any different than like American style, like English?
They probably do it in proverbs and shit.
It hits so much deeper.
Is the tone like that same thing that you just did?
Kind of.
Or is it more deadpan? Like
it's kind of mixed with, because Chinese is such an old language, it sounds really formal too.
Oh.
So it sounds like a fucking emperor's talking. It's weird. Like for example, like if
Do your mom. Do your mom.
Be your mom.
what did she say? What did she say? She said, I forgot what the word is, but for example, he'll know. Like if you say something to an elder that's not in that respectful tone.
Yeah.
If my mom will go like 大胆 as a kid, right?
Yeah.
And then 大胆 is like something where it's like blasphemy. Like it's like those type of like
You're in court.
Yeah, you're in court all the
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
time.
yeah.
That's how that vibe is, where it's like
Objection!
the lower subject dares to speak to me this way, and you're like, bitch, shut the fuck up.
Because English is so unformed.
And they all speak like that. Like, this is my offspring from America has come to visit, blah blah blah. And I'm like,
They're exclaiming things.
I'm like, God.
So that's
you
so
will be-
different from Cantonese.
Yeah,
It's way more casual. You know?
Yeah.
It's more like fun.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Ha Mulan.
So that's kind of like posh British versus Cockney.
Yeah.
It's like saying this court will hold you in contempt.
Taiwan sounds really cool.
Yeah, between the two of you guys.
I wonder if Tyga's ever like,
I like my Mexican side more.
Is he finally Mexican now? Or is he still Chinese?
I don't know. I'm gonna try to bring him next time, and then you guys have to ask him. It's hard to say.
Yeah, because for the longest time he was just Chinese.
Well, every country he goes to, that's what he thinks he is. So when we came back from Korea, he was telling everybody like, "감사합니다, I'm Korean. 감사합니다." I'm like,
Take him to Mexico next. See what happens.
you know.